ready to get started.
Hello. Ooh, look at the vampire.
He's a vampire cat.
The
Look at
vampire
him.
cat. Hey, everybody. It's the Women of Ouija.
And Karen and Panzer. He wanted to say hi, everybody.
And Marla. All right, so we wanted to chat about using the board as a stepping stone. Because
What do you mean by that, Marla?
Well, for example, sometimes I get tired of being on the board. It can be exhausting, and I just have been wanting to channel directly and get the messages downloaded without being on the board. And guess what? I was able to do it! Finally, for the first time after a couple of years. I was using the board the other day, and I just was like, you know what? Because sometimes I can hear what's coming up next anyway, and I thought I'm just going to give it a try. And I said to my angel Mirth, I said I want to try, and I was sitting in front of my laptop, and I said I'm just going to place my hands on the keys and see what comes. I opened up a Word document, a blank page, and it came. Everything came, and I just let it. I relaxed and kind of got out of the way and let the messages flow.
That's great. This is a form of channeling. That's what the board is. The board allows you to do a form of channeling. And so sometimes people start there, or they may start with journaling as a way to channel. They may start with just receiving messages and sharing them out loud, verbally talking them or writing them. Or in Marla's case, she's tapping on a keyboard. In the olden days, they used to type it out on a typewriter. Ruth Montgomery was one person that did that for years. So you can use any kind of tool, even automatic writing, as a stepping stone to go more direct. And so I think that's was Marla's goal. That's my goal as well. And so I've been verbally voice channeling now the same spirit guides that I work with on the board. So it's really a interesting way to have that direct connection with that source energy you're working with. And I love it because it really opens you up, and it makes you feel really good when you do it, doesn't it?
Yeah, have you been voice channeling like into a tape recorder, or you just voice channel it and just listen to yourself, or what have you been doing?
I've been doing both. I've been doing it in front of people.
Okay.
I've also been doing it in a recorder, and then I just do it out loud sometimes. I do this thing called walking and talking. I do my walks where it's a meditative walk, and I let them talk, and I talk out loud.
Oh.
So I'm letting them speak, but I do it in front of people as well, and I do it for myself, and I'll record it sometimes. But it's really, I know who it is, and they come through and tell me, but it's a really quick, direct way to get the same messages I get through the board, and they become even more profound and a lot longer because now we're not losing any items in the translation, right? You're not losing any of the download because it's coming directly through the keyboard, it's coming directly through your mouth, your head, and there's nothing in between. So you're not losing the filter of a tool, which is what, a Ouija board is. Like, it's a filter, it's a tool. And so remove the tool, you become I call myself the walking Ouija board. That's what it becomes. Pretty much like that.
The walking magical oracle.
That's it.
Well, yeah, and I like it because the board, sometimes you're kind of hunched over. Maybe my lower back will start to hurt, or I'll get tired, so this just takes all of that out of the equation, and I got so much more information, and I'm just loving it. I'm just going to take it farther and farther, and so I think that's now pretty soon we'll just have the Ouija boards as just decorations like you have there or on the wall. We won't even be using them, but we'll always love them.
Yeah, I have such an affinity and affection towards the board. It really got me all these years. It kind of kept my finger on the pulse of the paranormal or the metaphysical or spiritual. Yeah. It was my direct link back to the other realms. And so I'll probably never leave it, but I do have them. I have 15 on the wall, and I have the rest sitting around on coffee tables. And this one back here is my original, my favorite. And I'll still use them, but now with the challenge of direct information coming through, it's just a whole nother dimension of allowing source wisdom to come through, and it just the messages are so much more complete now. They're lovely. They can go on for paragraphs and pages now beyond what I could ever do in a 5-hour session.
And we can write books or add the information in our books. I'll tell you a secret. I have my own office here. It's like my own little apartment. But my husband comes in. If he sees the board laid out, he comes and moves it and hides it, puts it away. He says that's shouldn't be out. Yeah, he's scared of it. And then if I have my little Jesus statue, that's a sacrilege. That's an insult. So he's afraid
Yeah.
of it. So, but
It's not for everybody. The tool's not for everybody. So maybe in Marla's case, it's probably better for her to do a direct channeling with the keyboard.
direct
You'll never know
channeling,
it.
that's what he
People
wants me to
know
do.
what you're doing.
And then I've got my mug. He hasn't gotten rid of my mug yet. He doesn't seem to mind the mug.
You mean no spirits come out of this and
No,
pop out?
there's no porthole to hell coming out of my coffee cup. So,
Just pour it to coffee or tea or something.
all right. So you guys try it. Try channeling directly. Let us know your experiences with it. We would love to hear about it.
Yep.
Thanks.
Have fun.
Bye. Happy boarding.